This was a good match. This was a really impressive match, and cannot wait to the next episode. Today was very. This episode, well, today was very interesting indeed. Murasaki Bora, yes, I can say his name now. He is a tall. He doesn't run during the games. He likes to stay under the net and just provoke the enemy team into thinking that, there's no point, they can't shoot. And it's true. This guy is tall. He has the ability to just move in the air and block any shot you throw at him, and that is amazing. Throughout the entire first half, well, not the first half, the first quarter of the match, Yosen High was 18-0. They scored 18 points against Seirin High. And I was like, oh my god, that much already. And it's just amazing how they can do this much without little effort at all. Their defense is amazing. Their offense is amazing. Each member of the team were on each member of the opposing team. Kagame was on Akamuru for the entire time. He was too tall for Kagame. Fuku, I think, was on Kiyoshi. No, Fuku wasn't on Kiyoshi. I think Louis was on Kiyoshi. Well, it doesn't matter. This entire... Okamoru was on Kiyoshi in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, everything changed. Kagami was now on Okamoru. And he was basically laying his entire height and weight upon Kagami. And Kagami could not block any of his shots. But, it was an amazing episode. Today we got to see Kuroko finally shoot a basket. And whenever he shoots, it's basically like him doing his vanishing drive. The ball disappears. And it was amazing. He made so many, I think at least 3 or 4 shots to put the score up a bit. So it's now 26-18. And basically, Seirin High is catching up, but not fast enough. Murasaki Bura, he calls Kuroko Kuro-chin, and he's pissed that Kuroko can make these shots, and he does not like it one bit. As he said before, he hates basketball, but he hates to lose. So, we haven't really seen Yosen High's full strength as of most. We have to wait till next episode. The first half of this was amazing. Since Seirin High started catching up, we got to see Kiyoshi had a little flashback about how he grabbed the ball. He calls it Iron Claw. And he's able to grab the ball full hand while it's in the air and pass it on, which is pretty darn amazing. Seirin High had some tricks up their sleeve. They were passing the ball, faking shots. Kuroko even faked a shot. They thought Yosen High thought he was going to do his vanishing drive shot, and I think it was Louis or Fuku, the other one. He had to warn everyone that his shots, he's lying, Kuroko can use misdirection on this team. The only thing that they cannot do in the second half, and the coach of Yosen High even said it, that they will put Kuroko on the bench. He will not be able to use his vanishing drive overflow against Yosen High. Being is that, well, there's a limit to it, and it practically won't work against Yosen. Yosen High has not shown their full potential in the first half. And in the second half, Seirin is going to have a big predicament. Kiyoshi is going to go up against Murasaki Bora. He is going to have to pull his full strength and shots into beating Murasaki Bora's height, which I think he will have a big effect on his knee, I'm just saying. I think it will have a big effect. And Kagame gets to go up against his half-brother, Himuru. This is strange because even Aomini came to watch the match, and he noticed that, yeah, Kuroko's making shots and Murasaki Bora cannot block it. But he also seen that Himuru, they had this guy up their sleeve, Yosen High had this guy up their sleeve for this amount of time. And Aomini even knows that this guy could be on par with the Generation Miracles. That's why he's basically on this team in the first place, because he is that good. Even though Alexis taught him and Kagami are both on par. They can go head to head. I really want to see Kagame go into the zone, just like he did against Almany, that will be a big improvement. But if Hamuru goes into the zone as well, that will be just an amazing battle. We might actually see a big resemblance with Kagame versus Almany back in the last 2 episodes, and that will be a great episode indeed to watch if this happens in the next episode. I doubt it will happen, but still, today was a great episode. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Flashbacks were needed, so yeah, 8 out of 10. But overall, I cannot wait till the next episode. Yosen High, they strategize, they look at how the other team's playing, and it's Louis. I think it's Lou, or is it Foku? I think it's Foku that has the... I think he is a strategist on Yosen High's team. He is kind of the strategist because he's been looking at everyone, who's blocking who, where they are, you know, most of the kind of time. He is kind of a strategist in his own way, but I don't think he's on par with, say, Hyuga or the others, you know, in the other teams that are participating in the Winter Cup Finals. But anyways, guys, like, rate, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this review. And I'll see you guys next week, Saturday.